As the sun was going down through the trees, Amelia realized their mistake. Their laughter, which had echoed in the green evening forest a few minutes ago, was now tinged with concern. They had gone off the beaten track, deceived by the promise of beauty hidden deep in the forest. Now the bright greens had given way to creeping shadows, and the tall trees seemed to draw closer, whispering secrets in the gathering darkness. Terror was seeping into the corner of Amelia's 10-year-old mind. Her parents, usually confident and reassuring, exchanged glances that carried the weight of unspoken fear. Liam, hers younger brother, continues to run after butterflies, oblivious to the danger. His carefree laughter was in stark contrast to the growing tension. With the arrival of darkness, the forest changed. Strange shapes flashed on the edge, and every sound seemed to contain unseen eyes. Liam's laughter subsided, and was replaced by moans and clammy hands. Desperately motivated, the parents moved slowly to perhaps find the right path. Then they saw it, a flickering light in the distance. Hope frowned in them, and they went towards it. They prayed for salvation. The light led them to a shack, smoke billowing from its chimney, the air thick with a pungent and unfamiliar smell. An old woman came out, her face hidden in the shadows, with a hoarse voice like dry leaves underfoot. She offered them warmth and food. Hunger and fatigue clouded their judgment, and they accepted. Inside, the air was heavy and stale. The furniture was full of dust and cobwebs. They sat by the roaring fire, the heat taking the chill from their bones, but not the worry from their hearts. The old woman gave them food. It tasted strange and disturbing. Liam moaned after a few bites and clutched his stomach. His cries went unanswered by the woman, who watched in alarming silence. Amelia saw a glimmer in her hidden eyes. Suddenly, there was a slamming on the door of the hut, the sound echoing in the disturbing silence. The woman's voice, now hoarse and distorted, filled the room. "You're lost. Stay lost. To feed the fire, come as much as possible." They fought, desperate and terrified, but the woman overcame them with strange strength. One by one, she pushed them into the flames, their screams swallowed up by the raging fire. Only Amelia remained frozen in horror. The woman approached, her face illuminated by the flickering flames. "You child," she said gruffly, "will watch and remember. And when you finally escape, tell everyone. The forest never forgets. The hand that cuts down the trees of the forest will burn in the fire of its revenge." Amelia remembered that had repeatedly asked her father not to cut down the trees, but his boss was the head of a timber smuggling group and earned money that way. As the flames engulfed her family, Amelia felt a chill creep into her heart and her eyes grow heavy. When she opened her eyes, there was no sign of the hut nor of the strange old woman. She walked slowly. Sometimes she stopped and looked around with fear and continued walking again, thinking to herself that what she saw was a bitter and terrible truth took her loved ones from her, or that all this was a nightmare in her sleep.